Ryan Layton, we're going to be chatting about your Smash Meet Again coming up. We're going to get to know you guys a little better with Finky's favorites and ask you a question that you have possibly never been asked before. Kaskade, Layton Giordani, welcome to America's Dance 30.
All right. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
I don't know if it's because it's really early in the morning, but you guys are really chill.
No, I was like, oh, does he talk first? Do I talk first? But I guess, that's the thing with these Zooms and all that.
Hey, D30 fam. Before we get into another great artist chat this week, if you haven't already, if you could please like, follow, and subscribe to America's Dance 30 on all platforms. That really will help us continue to do these artist chats so that you can get to know your favorite artists a lot better. Thank you. Now, on to this week's artist chat. Layton, I'm sorry that you are about to bear witness to what is about to happen, but Kaskade... Oh, Kaskade, I have got a bone to pick with you.
Oh, boy. Let's hear it.
So we've known each other a long time. You are one of the nicest, chillest, everything. There's not a bad thing that I could say about you. That being said, not only do you have a Ryan meetup, but you take the time to say... No Brian's allowed. What in the actual heck, sir?
All Ryans can relate to this. And I don't know. Why don't you give me the point of view from Brian's?
Well,
many times I've been called Brian. Thousands of times. What's your name, sir? Ryan. Okay, Brian, step over here. No, I said Ryan with an R. So at the Ryan meetups, we like to casually chant F Brian, F Brian. So.
Listen, if you guys want to have get-togethers to celebrate an inferior name, you are more than welcome. Layton, if you were having a Layton meetup, would you ban Claytons from coming to the meetup?
That's actually pretty funny. No, I actually feel his pain. I know what you're talking about because...
What do they call you? What do they mistake you as?
No, so if I ever say Layton, sometimes they... Like, my name is so... It's, so difficult for so many reasons that make no sense whatever. If I say Layton, I'll go to Starbucks, say Layton, they'll write Clayton. Or they'll write, Layton. And I'm just like, I said Layton. I'm like, what? My name is Layton.
That seems like a very simple thing. I love your friend Layton. That almost sounds made up. I like it so much. Layton.
Appreciate it. All the time.
I have to deal with Brian with a Y or brain in emails, which is so annoying that people can't check their spelling when they're sending an email.
You got such a simple name, man. You're on easy street.
Hold on. So we can say that we hate Brian with a Y. Those guys are for sure out. I hate those. I hate them extra now that you've given me that.
That makes sense.
I appreciate it. Now, I'm going to put all this animosity aside for the celebration. Congratulations on Meet Again going #1 on Mediabase and Billboard.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That is so amazing for you guys. Now, I know it's another #1 for you, Kaskade, but Layton, is this your first #1 on the dance charts?
Yeah, this is definitely one of my first, also just bigger vocal records. I'm starting to get into that, and to do one of my first ones with, Kaskade, and to have it, be this successful is dream come true, honestly.
That's so awesome, and I can't wait to talk about how this song was born with Natalie Jane, especially since I saw who some of the co-writers are, which is incredible. But first, let's get to know Kaskade and Layton Giordani a little better with Finky's favorites.
You got it.
Now, you both are obviously incredibly talented. You've got some iconic songs. But what would be your favorite non-musical talent that you have? Ryan?
I have no other.
Throwing a baseball.
We'll say that. Yes, throwing first pitches at games and kind of getting it over the plate.
So wait, before we move on, you were starting to tell me the story. What happened with the first pitch?
I'm just saying I don't throw a baseball that often, and I get asked to throw these first pitches every once in a while, and I love going to baseball games, so of course I take the opportunity to do it. But it's like if you only throw a baseball once every 6 months, that it's a lot of pressure to just walk out there and what is it, 66, 67 feet, something like that, whatever it is. And I'm always like, oh yeah, like hold on a minute, like how do I do that again?
And did you warm up at all prior to this?
No, there's no opportunity to warm up. It was like you just show up and throw the baseball. They're like, and the first one you throw is like everybody cheering you on and being like, is this guy going to screw it up or what? I think they actually appreciate when you screw it up.
Honestly, if I were you, I would have had a baseball at my Vegas residency the entire time leading up to
That's,
it.
this is a good idea.
For next time. Layton, what about you? What would be a favorite non-musical talent?
I got into track, like race car track driving actually.
Holy crap, how did that happen?
I don't know. I think I just when I was touring a lot, I didn't do much. And I guess when I started trying to find things to do, I was I know Ryan does surfing, but like what I was trying to do is like I got into cars and I just started like driving really fast and I started getting tons of tickets and I was like, let me try and, do this more professionally or in a way I won't go to jail. So
So a
yeah.
lot of people don't know this, but I'm actually a closet NASCAR fan. I
Oh,
watch
really?
every Sunday. I love watching races.
I never got into NASCAR, but I mean, I'm probably gonna at some point. I'm a really big fan of like F1 and all that stuff.
Gotcha. And I
Yeah.
love how you mention Ryan's actual other talent, which is surfing.
Yeah, he's actually really good at surfing, but I guess he just doesn't want to tell people.
You should have Layton as your publicist.
There you go.
He's my hype man. I appreciate that, Layton. Thank
Of
you.
course, bro.
I love it. Now, Ryan, you've got your Vegas residency going on. You've got your Origin shows across the country. You just announced Miami coming up. Layton, you were just playing Tomorrowland, Ibiza. You've got some Argentina shows coming up. But what is your guys' favorite thing to eat after your shows? Layton,
Favorite thing to eat, like directly after a show, you're asking?
right when you're done.
I don't know. Probably just like a little something savory and like a Coke Zero or something. I don't know.
So there's no routine that you have?
No, not really. The only routine I can really think of is like if I've been like trying to chill out with like, drinking and stuff like that. And now like after a show, like I'll have like a crisp, ice cold Coke Zero just like waiting for me that I can just like and drink that.
I mean, that would kind of constitute eating, I
Yeah,
guess.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm not like after a I'm like, oh, I need to eat this right now.
Ryan, what about you?
Similar to Leighton, I don't have any post-show like things that I have to do, but I'm typically anywhere I am, and I'm sure Leighton, you're the same. I'm just searching for whatever the cool local fare is. Like what are
Yeah.
people eating? Like I just played in Greece and it was so epic at like 3 in the morning. We're, you know, 30 yards from the beach eating a gyro. And I was like, this is about as cool as it gets. We're having a Euro in the middle of, of the night, right?
Yeah.
Steps from the beach, here in Greece. So I'm always looking for whatever the locals say is the spot.
I mean, that sounds like an amazing opportunity in Greece. Now, Ryan, as I mentioned, you are absolute legend status, but are there any favorite celebrities of yours that you would still be starstruck meeting?
I don't know. It's always fun hanging out with Dead Mouse and watching him pull down his pants. That's always a good time.
I don't know how you had to work that into this chat.
Am I stars? Who am I stars? I don't know. It's not like musicians, DJs, whatever you want to. Our thing. Do we hang out with a lot of famous people? I guess occasionally,
But if
sometime.
you
Am I
had
star?
the opportunity to meet a favorite star of yours, like probably if I had the opportunity to meet Tom Hanks, I would definitely be starstruck by him.
Tom, he's my neighbor. He lives right up the street.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I'll accept your invitation to come over and we can go knock on his door.
Brian's and Ryan's unite here.
Right?
You know who I fumbled the ball with though? I was walking my dog and Curb Your Enthusiasm guy was he's right up the street too. And our dogs went up and kind of greeted each other. And it was such like a Curb Your Enthusiasm moment because I'm like, here's this really famous dude. I watch his show. I feel like I know, I feel like I know this
Yeah,
guy,
yeah.
right? Larry David, I'm like, hey, what's happening? And then we just had like this weird, kind of awkward, funny interaction because our dogs were being friendly. I don't know. It was a very LA moment.
That's so funny. And it would definitely be awkward because you don't know like how to talk to him. Like, is he a dick as much as he is in Curb Your Enthusiasm, or is he really nice? You don't know how to interact with him.
Well, the dog thing's always funny because some people, when the dogs want to interact, some people are like, no, no, don't, and then other people are just mellow. And he was very chill. He was like, oh, yeah, hey, buddy, what's up? And the dogs hung out and said hello. And then we greeted each other. And I don't know. I felt like I was in an episode.
You probably were. Leighton, what about you?
What was the question? Oh, the someone famous.
I know. Ryan just takes them and just takes us off path. Who would be a favorite celeb of yours that you would be starstruck meeting?
Famous celeb. Shoot, I don't know. Lewis Hamilton.
Oh,
Hey.
wow.
Ooh,
Good choice.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would be amazing meeting him.
yeah.
Now, finally, in Finky's favorites, in honor of the incredible success of Meet Again, Ryan, what was your favorite thing about working with Layton?
Leighton did all the hard work. That was awesome. So
But no matter no
Leighton,
matter where we were, what we're doing, I'm just like trying to be proactive and do this and do this and do that.
I actually called Leighton. I said, dude, you gotta do the interview with Brian. You gotta do that. I can't phone him.
I
He's
can't.
he's a champ, man. He's a champ. This has been awesome working with Leighton. He's the best, man. Not only is he insanely talented, but it's cool. He's been sometimes I think in these collaborations it's like one person's doing more than the other, and I think this has been super fun just because he's been down to do everything. I think, listen, the whole EDC thing and putting it out with Insomniac was great. It gave us a really cool opportunity with the
Yeah,
launch to go out and be with Natalie and play it together and go to each other's sets, and it's just cool because Leighton's down to do all that stuff.
yeah.
That's so awesome. And Layton, what about you?
Yeah, I think honestly, just him allowing me to come into his worlds and share his, his fan base with me and give me that introduction. I mean, it's not easy to, when you're as big as you are, you're definitely careful with who you work with and you want to work with people you believe in. So I think it's a big, stepping stone for me, and I'm very grateful to, given the opportunity to do it, and I don't care how much work I gotta do.
That's so awesome. I'm glad you guys were able to collab on this. Let's talk about this smash with Natalie Jane. It blew my mind when I saw that Camden Cox and our good friend Hayla helped co-write this song. How was Meet Again born?
Yeah, so I think basically just we had this record that Ryan was sitting on for like quite some time, and he wrote it like a long time ago, and we were always talking about doing a collab. We initially met because I did like a bootleg of one of his classics, and essentially he's like, no, like, yeah, maybe we do this remix down the road, but he's like, why don't we do something original? And he was sitting on this, and they had sent it over to me, and I was like, holy, this is amazing. And he's worked with Hayla and Camden Cox, I think, quite some times before. But then he found Natalie, and he knew instantly like this girl's got it, and showed me Natalie, and I was like, oh my God, this is great, because like I didn't want to like personally do also like a Hayla record. I'm a huge fan of her, but all my close DJ friends have done records with her, so I didn't want to be like Mr. Copycat, do a record with Hayla. And he found Natalie, and Natalie got on the song and sang it, and it was fun because I got to get in the studio with Natalie in New York City and record the vocals, professionally. And man, she just like blew it out of the park. And she herself, other than just being such a great, singer vocalist, is like just an awesome person to hang out with. And she brought so much life to this record, aside from just like singing on it, like performing it, and just every aspect of it was amazing. And I think the three of us getting together on this just made it such a powerful moment, honestly.
Yeah, she is a powerhouse. I mean, her
Yeah.
voice is just amazing. Cascade, how long ago did you start working on it?
Oh man, I have so many records that just kind of like get in the machine and are out there. I've known Camden for a while, and I've worked with Hayla on Escape. Um, and actually, I think I met Camden the first time at an EDC, but I think it was like 3 years ago.
Mm.
And I hadn't known her, but I had known her as a songwriter. And she's like, we need to do more music together. And shortly after that, she sent me this song. Like, I have an idea that might work for you, which, by the way, I'm sure Layton gets this all the time. It's like, I hear that almost every night that I'm out. I have the perfect record for you. I mean, if I open up my DMs right now, it's, 50 people trying to get my attention. Like, I need a producer. I've written this record.
Yeah.
Ignore the DM I sent you earlier today.
Just
Now-
listen to my voice. It's amazing. I need help.
I promise this is it. This is the one.
Yeah.
Now, something I love to find out about songs, Ryan, we've talked about this before, is how many different versions there are from when you start working on it, all the tweaking that goes on to when you finally master it and put it out. Do you guys remember what the final V was of Meet Again?
2 or 3. Like honestly, we did like 2 versions or 3 max. It was, and when I say versions, I mean like we did the initial idea, then we added like a lead to it or a melody, and then like the third one was just like the final tweaks. So it wasn't even like, when I say versions, like it was more of like we made one version, but we just like fine-tuned it a couple of times.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, congratulations on the final product. It is such a smash.
Appreciate it. I gotta see all this because I mean I don't know what this all means, but I'm sure something good's gonna come out of it, right?
It means you're on America's Dance 30. That's what it means, Layton.
There we go. With Brian and Ryan.
It means that you went #1 on Billboard. You went #1 on Media Base, which is dance radio. So that's so incredible for you guys. Now, before I let you guys go, I asked ChatGPT to give me a question that Kaskade and Layton Giordani have never been asked before. So we got to test this out, all right?
Wow. All right.
If you blacked out last night and your friends decided to prank you by getting you tattooed, what would they tattoo on you to embarrass you?
Yes, I can confirm ChatGPT got that right. This is an appropriate use of AI. I think we can all agree on that. Good job,
Sir.
Brian.
Yes, sir.
This is what it's good for. Not songwriting, not making music, finding questions I've never been asked. I have no idea. Like Mark of the Beast on my forehead or something. Like I don't know what
I can confidently say this would probably be the last time you were on America's Dance 30 if that was the case.
That's like this is
right across.
Yeah, like pervert or something. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go.
So Layton, you would have the pervert on your forehead too.
I mean, not ideally, but yeah, unfortunately, probably.
Oh my God, that is hilarious. Well, Ryan, it is always so great seeing you and catching up with you. Layton, this is your first time on America's Dance 30, so I can't thank you enough for your time. Congratulations again.
Awesome. Thank you.
We should have mentioned the float. The float. That was funny.
What float?
No, we played the EDC's first like parade float on the strip. And the idea was like he was gonna play 30 minutes, I was gonna play 30 minutes, and then we would play like back to back for like 30 minutes or something. But it just ended up turning into me playing an hour and 20 minutes and him on the float throwing candy at people.
This is what I'm talking about, man. This is the best. These are the best collaborations. I'm like, just keep going, dude. I'm having fun out here.
He's just chilling, drinking water. I'm like scorching in the sun.
Layton, as you see, this is how Ryan has gotten along this far in his career.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations on the #1.
Thanks, bro.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.